I survived, y'all. I survived a road trip trying to eat clean keto. I survived, y'all. I survived a road trip trying to eat clean keto. And let me tell you, girl, it was hard. Okay, it was really hard. But first, if this is your first time watching me, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Gia, and I have been sharing my clean keto challenge, and you guys have been doing it with me now for the past 3 weeks. Can you believe it? We are in currently week 4. I'm so excited and so proud of all of you. We've been talking and sharing recipes and everything in my private Facebook group, which if you'd like to join, you can click the link and is in the description box. But it has been so nice, and I have really been enjoying this. But let's get to this week 3, girl. So week 3 was okay. I was really nervous about the road trip, I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous because I just didn't want to fall off, all the way off, girl. Because when I fall, it's like I'm like in the valleys, deep in the valley of the carbs, girl. All the breads, all the french fries, all the rice, like everything you can think of. So I really want to focus on that. So I will share that, and you'll see with me and filming, I was going to visit family. I really couldn't just pull my camera out like that. I tried to snap pictures of when we ate, like what we ate, but I didn't track like fasting or stop eating at a certain time because it was just too much and there was a lot going on. So I shared when I could, but I will say this, the main thing that saved me were almonds and jerky. I'm not a pork rinds kind of girl, like I share in the video. I talk about that a little bit, but the almonds and the jerky saved me. We did go out to eat at the Cheesecake Factory, and I ordered my miso salmon, and I didn't order any rice with it. I had broccoli as a side with that, and I had a big salad, and the salad had all types of veggies on there. Not all of those veggies were keto friendly, but at that point, it's like I just had to do what I had to do without eating that whole huge thing of bread that the Cheesecake Factory brings out to you, girl, because that brown bread screams my name. Gia, come eat me. Okay, but I didn't. So anyway, that's enough of me chatting. Go ahead, watch and see what I ate, and then we'll chat afterwards. Again, we are currently in week 4. When I upload this video, we are currently in week 4, so you'll see that the video starts last week, week 3 on Thursday, and then all the way until Wednesday, excuse me, of week 4. So we're in it to win it. Let me go ahead and share with you guys what we ate, and then we'll chat. Happy Thursday, friends. So I am breaking a 16-hour fast. It is actually noon, and I'm just eating my first meal for the day. I haven't had any coffee or anything. We ate dinner late last night, unfortunately, because of our schedules. We didn't eat, like I think I finished eating between 7:30 and 8 o'clock last night. So I knew that I wasn't gonna eat and break my fast until later today. So right now I have a keto biscuit that I made. I got that recipe off of Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, DM me. I think I left a picture of the recipe in my community tab on my YouTube page. You could check it out there. I have 1 fried egg with everything bagel seasoning and a half a piece of cheese. And I have my chia oatmeal, keto kind of oatmeal. It's just hemp hearts and chia seeds soaked in coconut milk with shaved unsweetened coconut flakes and almonds, and I put a little sweet leaf sweetener in there, and then a teaspoon of almond butter, and just mix it all up. I let it soak. You're supposed to let it soak overnight, but I just let it soak this morning for like 4 hours. So that is that. I'm about to eat this, girl, and then drink my bulletproof coffee, and I am set until dinner. Okay, it's 12:41. I'm gonna go ahead and drink my bulletproof coffee. I only did 10 ounces since it's so late. I really do hate drinking coffee this late, but I don't know, I just feel like I have to have it. If I don't have it, I'll just feel like I'm missing something. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink this now. I totally forgot to show up, but I had a salad, a baby wedge salad and wings. We are leaving to go out of town tomorrow, so I didn't want to cook anything or take anything out to cook and have leftovers in the fridge. So this is what I'm eating, and right now it is 6:08. All right, y'all, I made it 18.5 hours. Right now it is 1:05. I'm about to break my fast with 1 sausage for me, 1 sausage for hubby, and then I'm gonna fry an egg for us. And that'll be that. I know, y'all. It is 2:40. We're road tripping today, and the kids we went through drive-thru for McDonald's. Oh my gosh, I'm eating this. Road tripping, you can't go wrong with with lemon pepper wings, greens, turnip greens, and green beans for dinner. And right now it is 7:30. Good morning, friends. It's 9:21 Central Time, and we had 2 sausage links and a little bit of eggs that my cousin made us for breakfast today. So hungry, and we're back home. All I ate on the road trip was like almonds and a Quest bar. It's 7:30, and I'm gonna eat some lemon pepper wings and a salad and a pineapple buble. Happy Monday, friends. I just couldn't make it. I needed my coffee. Right now it is 12 o'clock, but I've been drinking this since about, I'd say 11:30. I meant to do a 14-hour fast, but I ended up clicking the 16-hour fast, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it. So let's chat about this road trip. Girl, I survived the road trip. It was hard, I'm not gonna lie. It is hard to be clean keto on a road trip. So my plan of attack was just to survive without completely falling off. You know, I had to throw out like eating times and fasting and all that, because I just wanted to stay at least keto. You know what I'm saying, girl? I wanted to stay keto. So we went out of town on a road trip, and with me, the only thing I bought was my liquid stevia drops. So if anything, I can always just make myself, you know, a keto friendly coffee. If we didn't like go to Starbucks, I mean, you can go to Starbucks and order a keto friendly drink from Starbucks, but I would just prefer, just give me black coffee. I will add my liquid stevia or some heavy cream, and then boom, we're good to go. So we went to see family at my cousin's house. I had the liquid stevia with me, but she had like sugar-free creamer, so I used that, but it felt so sweet. Like I felt like I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so sweet. But I used it, and I thought for sure it was just gonna be, I felt kind of bloated after I used it, and I thought, oh man, I just messed up. But at the end of the day, it's sugar-free, but you know, they sweeten it with all those artificial sweeteners that it tastes like sugar, you know. So I did that. But honestly, your best bet on a road trip, girl, I'm not a pork rinds person, so I can't get down with eating a bag of pork rinds. But if pork rinds is your thing, girl, go for it. I just almonds was the best bet. We ate almonds, some jerky. You gotta watch with the jerky though, because the serving size, it may say 6 grams of carbs, but the serving size, it's like 3 per bag. So my husband and I would like split the jerky, and then I would just eat like scrambled eggs for breakfast. But I felt like it was just snacking the whole time I was there, and I never sat down and had a really good, healthy, high-fat meal. We did go out to eat to the Cheesecake Factory, and I know what to order at the Cheesecake Factory. I just have to stay far away from the bread, and your girl did. And you saw that I had the salmon, miso salmon. I love the miso salmon, and I order roasted broccoli with that instead of the rice. And then I have a salad, and yes, the salad had veggies on there that weren't keto friendly, but at that point I didn't care. I was just gonna eat it because I was hungry. But I am proud of myself. You know, best bet for sure is to bring a whole bag of almonds with you, girl, if you have a road trip, and kind of portion out the jerky. And if you're a pork rinds kind of person, you can eat that. Again, I don't like those, but I survived. Praise the good Lord. Praise him. Amen. God is good. So, and I didn't gain anything, okay? I actually lost a little bit, so I'm shocked by that. And like I said, we were gone for the whole weekend, so I'm back on track now. Like I said, I'm drinking my bulletproof coffee. I'm not gonna eat a lot today because we had those wings late last night. I'm trying to get my fasting back to being earlier, where I stopped eating dinner way earlier than I had, because I was eating dinner like really late while we were gone. So I want to get back to that, and back to my normal, regularly scheduled, clean keto eating, girl. We got 1 more week left. Okay, here is my struggle. I shouldn't call it a struggle lunch, but this is my lunch. I have some maple turkey rolled up with a half piece of cheese each. Girl, I tried. I put some mustard in there. 1 deviled egg, a few almonds, and a Baby Bell cheese. It's family tennis time. Got my hair tied up. Family riding in the car. The girls take their lessons first, and then we have our lessons, Charles and I. So, about to work out and get a good workout going. Workout was really good. It was a good workout. My watch died again. I keep forgetting to, it has to be 100% for me to work out like that and keep it on workout. Whoa. It was at 37% when I got here, and then it died. But I did close my exercise rings, and that's all that's important. Happy Tuesday, friends. We are in the last stretch of our 30-day keto weight challenge, and I'm feeling really good right now. I'm about 18 and a half hours into my 20-hour fast. I'm gonna try to fast for 20 hours each day this week, at least until Friday. I don't know about the weekend because we have a lot going on. So yeah, I'm trying to though until Friday to just fast for 20 hours. And you know, it feels so good. I feel so light and energetic. Like I'm not even starving. I'm a little bit hungry right now, but we're going out right now. So I'm gonna make my coffee so I'll be able to drink that once my time is up. But other than that, I feel really, really good. Oh, I'm closer to 19 hours. I have not eaten since the last meal you saw me eat before tennis, which is great, but I am battling this cold, so I had to take an emergency, and I know that has a few calories in it, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna trip over that. But yeah, so I have 1 more hour left. So in an hour, I'll drink my bulletproof coffee, and so far, so good. Oh, y'all, your girl is hungry. I'm like counting down the 7 minutes because I just want to drink my coffee so bad. Yes, ma'am, I'm about to drink this coffee right now. Now, I had someone ask, well, how could these be keto if it has cane sugar in it? Yes, cane sugar is low down on the ingredients list, but it has 2 grams of dietary fiber. So you subtract the dietary fiber from the total carb count, which is 4 net carbs, which is the added sugars. If you eat the serving size, now you can't go crazy with this. I have a friend who ate like the entire bag. She was trying to do keto and she ate the entire bag within a couple of days. You cannot do that. You have to like portion it out. When I eat this, I don't even eat 1/3 of a cup. I eat just like 1 small cluster and that's it. Okay, it's time to eat. It is 2:49 and I'm having my smoothie. I don't know why it's so brown today, but I added spinach, 3 strawberries, chia seeds, hemp hearts, and unsweetened coconut milk. And I'm going to eat a baby wedge salad I had to order from a local restaurant and some grilled jerk chicken wings. I got the sauce on the side. I will not use all this sauce because the sauce is not keto friendly. The reason why I'm eating out because we're taking the kids to the movies, and by the time we get home, it'll be too late for me to eat, and I really want to stay committed to my fast. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this and then start my next 20-hour fast. This 1 meal a day that I'm doing, I really, really like the way it feels. And yes, you get hungry towards the end, but I like the way it makes me feel. Happy Wednesday, friends. So I'm deep in the heart of my fast, my 20-hour fast for today. Let's see. I still have like a little over 2 hours to go. Not hungry, I'm okay. But I'm gonna be out for most of the day. I probably won't be home till around 2:30. That's my goal. So I'm going to be breaking my fast at around 11:30. Right now it's 9, but I know I get really hungry when it's close to the time that my fast ends. So I'm gonna bring my bulletproof coffee with me. This stays warm in my Yeti for at least an hour and a half. So I'm fine with that. Even if it's lukewarm, I will still drink it. And I have a few almonds here that I'm gonna take. And of course, I'll fill my water up. Finally ending my fast. I had to go get my nails done. And I cannot wait to drink my coffee and eat some almonds. It's 1:10 and your girl's hungry. I have a little bit of my bulletproof coffee left, so I'm gonna drink that and eat some of these almonds, probably about half of these. All right, y'all, I'm about to make dinner for myself. It's about 1:50. Try to eat this by 3. So I have washed and cut in half some Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna lay these down because I'm gonna make my version of like a chicken carbonara, at least try to. I'm gonna sprinkle some olive oil on this pan and then sprinkle some olive oil on the Brussels sprouts and then season them with salt, pepper, and garlic. Okay, I just poured a little bit of the olive oil, sprinkled a little bit in this pan and then seasoned them with the salt, pepper, and garlic. And I also used Trader Joe's onion salt. Love this stuff. So now I'm gonna lay them down on this pan and bake them at 400 degrees. Here we go. These are ready to go in. Just watch them for like, after 15 minutes, start watching them. If you like them very tender, you wanna bake them longer. If you don't want them as tender, then you can take them out after about 20 minutes. So I chopped up about that much onions. I may chop up a little bit more. And that's about 2 tablespoons of butter in there. I'm gonna melt it, saute the onions, then put some minced garlic in there, saute that. then I will saute the chicken in here, and then I'll add all the sauce. At this point, you can add any vegetable you want. I'm gonna add spinach, but I'll add the spinach. If it's like a green leafy vegetable, you wanna wait and add that later. But if you have bell peppers, if you have mushrooms, if you have red pepper, yellow pepper, anything like that, you can add that. Girl, I don't. I just have to use what I got, which is gonna be onions and garlic and spinach. So I'm gonna saute these until they get translucent, and now I'm gonna season my chicken. Okay. Just washed my chicken in the sink. I'm going to disinfect my sink in a second. I wash my chicken with this Eat Cleaner seafood and poultry wash. I know there's a huge debate on whether or not to wash your chicken or not. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you wash your chicken. I don't think just rinsing it with water does anything. So I like to use this because it just cleans your meats. So I'm gonna pat these dry and then season it with the same thing: salt, pepper, garlic, and onion salt. So I scraped all the onions to this side of the pan because this is the cooler side of my pan, and I'm going to fry up my chicken. I seasoned it on both sides with yet again salt, pepper, garlic, and Trader Joe's onion salt. And I poured a little bit of extra olive oil in the pan. And I turned the heat up because you want it to be like between medium high, like a medium high heat, so that you can brown both sides. So to my sauce that I'm going to be making with this is I'm going to add some of this Bella Vitano cheese with Merlot in it. Oh my gosh. I tried this cheese at Costco. It is so good. It has 0 carbs. And you can taste like the Merlot flavor in the cheese. So I'm going to add this to some heavy cream in the sauce, and I'm going to add my spinach and stuff. You will see. It's going to be good. So I'm going to get ready to shred this soon. Here's how my Brussels sprouts are looking after about 20 minutes. These are as soft as I want them to be. So I cut off the oven. I'm just gonna let them cool. I'm gonna keep my oven open like that so they don't continue to cook. But I'll just keep them in there so they'll be warm by the time everything else is done. Okay, chicken tenderloins are done. This should only take a few minutes per side, maybe 3 to 4. Sis, do not dry out your chicken, sis. Do not. I repeat, do not dry your chicken out. Even when you take them off the fire or out of the pan, they're still cooking right now. Okay, so just cut one open like I did here to make sure the biggest one is done. If the biggest one is done, then you know they're all done. All right, so now I'm gonna turn the heat down. And when you do this, do not put your garlic and onions in first. I should have waited, fry the chicken, and then put the garlic and onion in. But oh well, too little, too late. We're still going to eat it. Now, what I'm gonna do is I turn the heat down to like low, and I'm gonna add my heavy whipping cream. Now, we like a lot of sauce. Like a lot of sauce. So I will probably put, I don't know how much this is. Maybe a cup. Maybe a cup. Start with a cup. And if it looks like this, good. If not, add a little bit more. But I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna put this to a simmer. Excuse me. Like I said, we like a lot of sauce. So I'll probably add a little bit more heavy cream, but I'm going to let this simmer. And then, you know, as you're doing this, you're scraping up all the drippings from the chicken, so it's going to flavor your sauce. So you can flavor your heavy whipping cream, but don't put too much salt in it because the chicken already had salt in it and all that. Just taste it. If you like the way it tastes, then add your cheese and stuff, and then we'll go from there. I added a little bit of Italian seasoning to this because I think it's going to taste good with that. If you had a little bit of sun-dried tomatoes, that would be perfect for this. I don't have any, so I'm not going to add any in, but if you are eating keto, be careful with the sun-dried tomatoes because those aren't really keto friendly, but a little bit, you know, in a whole dish like this isn't bad. But yeah, so I'm just stirring this around. Let this simmer, and then I'll add my cheese. All right, y'all. So I add a little bit of garlic and a little bit of salt to the sauce because I felt like it needed it. I didn't add a lot of salt because I don't know if this cheese is going to have like, it doesn't taste salty, but you just never know once it goes in here. So here is my cheese. Now, I would say this is about, I don't know, 3/4 cup or so. I'm horrible with that kind of stuff, but just make it, if you don't like your sauce very thick, don't put too much cheese in it. But if you like it thick, add extra cheese. I added about a teaspoon of cornstarch to this, and that will thicken. And as this sits, it's going to thicken even more. Yeah, this tastes so good. I'm not even gonna front, this tastes good. That cheese is absolutely delicious. It tastes just like the cheese with a little seasoning on it. So now I'm just gonna let this melt. Keep stirring it because you don't want it to clump together with that cornstarch. I really should have put it in a cup and added water to the cornstarch, but I'm lazy. So This is as good as it's gonna get for me, but I'm still gonna stir this around and around. And then the last thing I'm gonna add is my spinach. This is how much spinach I put in. Now, of course, the spinach is gonna cook down. It's gonna wilt down. I'm just gonna turn it up to about medium until the spinach gets soft, and then it'll be time to eat. Okay, the spinach is cooking down. I know this seems like a lot of spinach, but my husband and I really like spinach. If you don't like spinach, you definitely don't have to put this much in. You just make this recipe yourself. I'm really just making this up off of a whim. You can add sour cream in here. If you prefer half and half, even though that has a lot more carbs in it, you can do that. You can use any kind of cheese you have. You can use mozzarella, Parmesan, anything really. So this is now just about done for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and make our plates and get ready to eat. I cannot tell you how good this sauce tastes. I cannot wait to eat this. I'm about to eat this right now. It's gonna be my last meal for the day. Right now it's 2:47. So that's what I ate. As you can see, I didn't eat that many smoothies, and I'm gonna try to increase that for this week, week 4 that we're currently in. And week 4, as you saw, I'm fasting. I'm trying to fast 20 hours a day. If not 20 hours, at least 18 hours I'm trying to fast. I feel so good when I'm fasting. Like, it just feels great. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, yes, you do get hungry towards the end, but you feel so light, and I'm super energetic. Like the old me, I would think that I'd just be sluggish and want to sleep all day, but I haven't been that way. I am battling a cold too, so excuse my voice. But it's not winning. I haven't gotten sick. It's just my voice sounds a lot worse than it actually is, because I honestly think it's a little bit of me fasting and me eating ketogenically. But I am taking emergency and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel great fasting. As you could see, I'm really trying to focus on either 20 hours or 18 hours for this last week. I'm going all in, balls to the wall. Okay. So that's really what I'm focused on and how I feel right now. And I'm, like I said, I'm really, really happy, y'all. I'm so happy. Like, I feel so good. I feel like I'm doing my body justice. Like, I'm doing what it needs and what my body responds to. And I encourage you guys to really try to listen to your body as well. But anyway, go ahead, see my bikini before and after pic. See if you could see a difference from when I first started to the end of week 3, and then we'll chat afterwards. Here we are, my friends. I'm feeling good, I'm not even gonna lie. I love it when my waist, I could just see my waist going in, and my little fake thigh gap. You see it? All you have to do is do this. I'll never have a thigh gap, no matter how thin I get. But this is me, week 3. I gotta tell y'all, I'm loving eating 1 meal a day. I really, really am. I can feel the difference in my clothes. Even in this bathing suit, it's like, you know, it looks like I got a little room. Before, I was like a stuffed sausage up in this piece. But now, I'm feeling really good. Like, I feel like my waist is coming in, my stomach's getting flatter, I'm not bloated as much, my thighs are coming down. All the good news. So here I am. 1 more week, y'all. Okay, so that's how I look. So far, for this week, I lost a grand total of 1.8 pounds. Now, I am happy with that, y'all, because I just did not know what the scale was going to do, especially with that road trip. I was eating at all different times. I tried to stay focused. I was eating more processed foods than I typically do because, again, I was visiting family, and the only thing that I bought with me was stevia drops. Everything else, it was just, I had to get what I can, you know what I mean? So I didn't really focus on that, but I am really, really happy with those results. Okay, so far for the three weeks in total, I've lost 9.7 pounds. I'm really happy with that. That's why I can't wait to see what like the end of this 30-day challenge, what my results are, because I'm focusing on, like I said, fasting between 18 and 20 hours this week, and trying like when you fast like that, typically you can only eat 1 meal a day, or it's also called OMAD. And I feel really good with that. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to do that probably until Friday of this week, and then we will be traveling over the weekend. So it's like, for week 4, our last day is Sunday. So I'm really trying to hang on, you know, but again, I won't be fasting as long as I was during the week. So for week 4, Monday through Friday, I will be fasting 18 to 20 hours a day, and then Saturday and Sunday will be a little bit more lax with my fasting time, but I'm still holding on to clean keto until Sunday night. Okay, Monday morning, you know, I'll see how I feel from there. Now, honestly, guys, I feel so good that I don't want to stop. I honestly don't want to stop. Like, I feel so good. So I'm going to continue on for at least another 2 weeks or so. We have a big beach trip coming up in a couple of weeks, and I want to continue on and feel good for that trip. I don't want to fall all the way off and then gain like 5 pounds. Like, I just don't want to do that. That like kind of like on off kind of schedule. Now, when we go out of town to Florida for our beach trip, I am going to be a lot more relaxed. Like, I want to have a couple of cocktails. I want to eat what I want to eat for dinner, but I'm going to try to be clean, like for in the morning, fast in the morning, just have my bulletproof coffee and stuff like that, and see how it goes. But leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys plan on doing. Like, let's talk about it. If you're not comfortable leaving a comment, you can join our private Facebook group. Everybody's so supportive and kind in there. Follow me on Instagram because I share a lot of my meals on there and my fasting hours. I use the app called Zara that I absolutely love. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you can tap my picture up above. And you can also check out my previous video right over here, and all of my social media platforms all listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.